Hey guys, it's Audrey, and today I have a very special video for you guys. I am in a building on my campus right now called the Death Star, and I think you guys will be able to tell in a couple seconds as to why it is called that. Today I'm going to be filming a video about what camera gear I am using and what camera gear I currently have. I'm pretty new to video, but at the same time I have been making content for over 2 years now on this channel. I'm pretty new, but at the same time I'm not completely new. One of you guys actually suggested I make this video in the comments from my Peter McKinnon video, so thank you to whoever commented that. First, I want to get up to a cool spot to be able to show you guys my gear. This place is literally a maze. That's maybe not so cool. The fact that you can see through. Look, you can see the mountains. Yeah, so it's pretty cool up here, but I need to find somewhere where I can properly show you guys which gear I have. So I'm gonna go find a quieter spot where there's a bit less wind. I'm excited to show you guys what camera gear I use because it's been an accumulation over the past 2.5 years almost now. I'm super grateful for all the stuff I have, and I'm gonna get into it and kind of tell you guys the process in order that I got things in, because I think that's also interesting to note. Before a actual camera was my iPhone 5C, and I don't still have that, but I used that for a very long time. The quality wasn't the best, but it got the job done. When I was making my videos at my house, I would borrow my mom's Canon G7x, which she has had for a long time. The only thing with that camera is that it makes this really annoying ticking sound in the background when it films. At the time though, I didn't really care because it was the only camera I had available to me, so that is in the background of a lot of my earlier videos. And after that, when I started getting more into YouTube, I think a year later, I finally decided that I wanted to get some sort of camera. Christmas of 2016, I got the Canon G7x Mark II, and that was a game changer for me. Hold on, let me get it. This camera right here was my go-to for the longest time, and honestly, it still is. I use this camera all the time if I'm just filming vlogs, or if I don't want to bring around my DSLR because it's super easy to just fit anywhere. One interesting thing, I guess, that I do is I put this rainbow duct tape on all of my camera gear. Recognizable from far away that it's mine, and I don't get it confused with anyone else. This thing has been through quite a bit. It has been dropped inside a cake, and I was filming a video on making a cake that I actually never ended up publishing. It literally fell off the tripod into the cake. The flip-up screen was also game-changing because my mom's old camera did not have a flip-up screen, so that was just insane to me at the time. I highly recommend this camera if you just are doing vlogs because the quality is really good. 60 frames per second at 1080p. It's just a good all-around camera. As I came to college, I was starting to learn more about cameras and DSLRs, and focal lengths, and different lenses and the advantages of using different lenses. And I started to realize, like, I really should start looking into a DSLR because there's so much you cannot do with a point and shoot that a DSLR can do. And plus, I wanted to start making more B-roll and artsier type videos, so that was kind of hard to do when all you're using is a point and shoot, and you cannot control the focus when you are shooting video on this camera, so kind of just had to use the autofocus and the touch screen to get that pull focus effect. It was time for me to start learning how to use a DSLR properly, so that's when I upgraded to the Canon EOS Rebel SL2, which I am filming on right now. But yeah, I love this camera. I have the kit lens. It's the 18 to 55mm lens, and it's done me well so far. I don't talk about it too much because I did make a video on it. If you want to check that out, it will be linked up here or in the description down below. I highly suggest you go check that video out. I've loved using it, and it's really been nice to actually use a DSLR and start learning all the different functions that it has. The other thing I have is the DJI Mavic Pro. Hold on. I carry it around in these two cases because I personally do not like, okay, it's not that I don't like the case that it came with, it's just I would prefer not. And these are just a lot more compact and small to carry around in a backpack more easily. And also I was going to Europe and I didn't want a giant bag that screamed, I have a drone. I rather would have something a little bit less obvious so that's why I went for these. But they just fit the controller and the drone pretty perfectly. Super convenient to just be able to take it out really easily and put it away just as fast, because sometimes you gotta get out of somewhere after you've filmed with the drone, because you never know. The quality of this drone is amazing. I love it. I try to use it as much as possible, but obviously sometimes it can be hard because there are a lot of new drone laws out there as drones are becoming more and more popular. This right here is the Manfrotto mini tripod. I don't know what its actual name is, but I'll have it linked in the description if you guys want to check it out. It's super useful. I got this right before I left on my Euro trip because I wanted a little portable tripod I could bring with me wherever I go. Yeah, and the best part about this is the maneuverable bit on the top, which means you can make whatever angle you want basically. So yeah, I also have a tripod that I actually I've been borrowing for a prolonged amount of time from my mom, let's just put it that way. I'll have its name on screen right now because I don't remember, but it's been very good for me and I use it all the time. So yeah, that's basically all my camera gear, and I thought it'd be interesting to show you guys this now so that maybe in a year or so, or in a couple years, I can make another one of these videos updating you guys on what I've maybe changed since now, or added, or gotten rid of, or exchanged. Who knows what will happen in a year from now. The biggest thing I'm trying to do is honestly just document my journey as a young creative on this platform, so I hope you stick around. I have a big favor to ask you guys. I really think it would be awesome if Peter saw my Peter McKinnon video that a ton of you guys saw as well and liked. I was gonna ask you guys if maybe you could go over to Peter's newest video that he posts today, the same day as I'm posting this video, and leave a comment, something like, hey Pete, you should go check out this video by a girl called Audrey who made a video about you. I liked it, so you should check it out, or just something like that. If enough of you guys comment, then there's a higher chance of him seeing one of them and being like, oh, maybe I should check this out. So yeah, I would really appreciate it if you would do that. I really hope some of you do, because I think it would be amazing if he did see that video, because why not? It'd be fun, honestly. If you guys do that, I would really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you guys next Friday with another new video. Bye!